Alright, this video number 11, basically I just wanted to post this up because I got as far as I could in the amount of time I had, and unfortunately I leave tomorrow for about 14 days, so it'll be a little bit until I get this thing done, but I just kind of wanted to show, what I got here. I guess I'll just kind of walk around, kind of just show some stuff, but I'll do another video with all the detail stuff once it's all done. See the frame. But I've done a lot of stuff. There was a lot more involved in the prepping of the powder coat for actual install once it came back from the powder coater. As far as just all the sealing edges, I really had to go through everything with a blade and just really meticulously get all the edges clean before put everything back on, and just make sure everything's going to seal up right. All the hardware was all redone with the brand new stainless, and I ended up hand brushing all of that to kind of give it more of that gray kind of brushed look, and I did that with all the metal components, so to speak, on the motor, and more or less just to kind of tie in with the gray that's I left in, like, the heart of the motor, the cases, the heads, and the jugs. I just left out the natural finish, so I actually think it came out awesome. I really, really like it. I totally like the black bikes, but the contrast here, especially I think on the cam side here, or whatever you want to call, the carburetor side, whatever you want to call this, the right side of the bike, it came out really cool with the lifters and the push rod covers and everything. Once the exhaust is on here, brushed all the, if it'll focus, all the oil lines, redid all the gaskets, all the O-rings, all the seals and everything. Just every little thing is, just kind of meticulously gone through. So it did take me a bit more time than I was expecting, just to kind of throw everything back on, but unfortunately it just doesn't really work that way. You can see the handlebars are, this is pretty much how they're going to be. The only thing I haven't decided is exactly where I'm putting those turn signal switches still. Basically, I can't really run one on this side until about this point. I can't run one anywhere in here because of the way that the internal throttle is. It either, is blocked, or the cable kind of interferes with the electrical wiring. So I'll run them both on this side, and more than likely just one here and one here. They're really, really tiny buttons. They look just like this one here. And this will be the starter button on the electrical box. I don't know if this is focusing. That'll be the starter, and that's the electrical box with the ignition in the front. And then there'll be one more of these toggles on the side of it right here. And that will go right here. Then the speedometer will go right here. Speedometer is just over there. But anyway, I'm real happy with the way that the look of it is, coming out. There's still a couple little other accent. I did these, kind of fin covers in here, and I did these the gloss black, and kind of, we wiped the edges of that as well, but just to kind of take out some of the gray on this side of the motor. You can see, like, the tail light was done to match up on the headlight, and then we redid everything obviously in the gloss black now, so same look as it was before. And then we clear coated everything. Everything, everything that was powder coated came out really, really nice. The prep work was done good. It was done really nice by me, and then the powder coater did a really nice job making sure everything was perfect. So I was really happy with that. The things that kind of still need to do is obviously the whole front braking system. Virtually, I need to attach the caliper, put the new pads on, and then attach the master cylinder. Obviously, bleed all that. And I still haven't even drilled the hole, which is not, again, none of this is too major stuff, for the reservoir that's going to go up here. The carburetor, I got a CV Performance tuning kit that I'm going to install on that, which is, maybe a 10-minute, 15-minute job. That and the air cleaner need to be bolted on. The exhaust needs to go on. New filter and fluids in there, and hooking up the starter button, and it's ready to fire. So I'll pretty much have it ready to fire hopefully within the next, 3 weeks at most. And then I just need to run all the electrical. The main harness is already all set in. and hooked in, and then I just need to run to basically all the lights and switches. And then I need to wrap up on the front spoiler. It's still taped off. It's all gloss black, behind here. And then I did more of kind of a textured finish on here, which I'm going to spray. I still need, it's actually not done. Still need another coat of the texture. And then I'm going to spray probably 2 coats of more of a gloss black over that, and then clear coat it. So virtually it'll all be the clear coated gloss black, but having this texture in there will give it a little bit different look than the grill. I think it's going to help protect it a bit better, and it's going to hide some of my little minor mistakes that were done in the body work of this. So again, it was a first time deal for me, but I kind of just set it up there the other night, and I think it's going to be really cool. It just kind of peeks out, and it seems like a big piece looking at it here, but when you're looking at it on the bike, it really doesn't seem so. Just kind of peeks out the bottom, so it's cool. But anyway, I won't take up any more of your time. To keep an eye out for the next video. Like I said, it'll probably be about a month, and we should have everything done. I'll do a pretty detailed video and everything. The other thing was the seat. I've kind of decided I want to remake the seat. The one I made is just a little bit wide for the, kind of for the narrow profile, I think, of this bike. So I do have that one. It just pops on, it's already, the mounting's already all done for it. So I can use that for, test rides, whatever else. And then obviously like paint, that's kind of the last things I'll worry about. But more than likely I'll make a new seat pan and everything when I get back. I got some good ideas for that. I just don't have necessarily the equipment I need here to bend and roll the gauge sheet that I need to use. So, but I'll get that all figured out. And anyway, keep an eye out for the next video, and we'll have it all done. Thanks for watching.